نمیدونه چه ضرری به این اعتصابات در این مملکت وارد آورده و به فرد ملت ایران. شما 6 ماه بعد ببینید که یک ملت فقیر بیچاره اون وقت موضوع اوپک رو از من سوال میکنید. He is a tool of the enemies of this country and they are issuing many things in the name of Khomeini. What are the population of Tehran? 4.5 million. How many are these demonstrators? The largest one that you have ever seen. 200,000. Not more than that. The others, they are, according to the usual word, silent people. Because those that they are very gentle, they are obeying the law, they want His Imperial Majesty, they wanted to demonstrate. I am going to prevent them. Because I don't want to make a civil war in this country.
جوانان و کودکانی هستید که از خلال صفحات تاریخ با ماجراهای این دوران پرنشیب و فراز آشنا خواهید شد. نمیخواهم این صفحات را اکنون برای شما ورق بزنم، زیرا قضاوت آن که گذشته است تنها با تاریخ و با ملت ایران است. فقط یادآوری میکنم که در خلال این مدت در یکی از شومترین روزهای تاریخ چند هزار ساله ما حاصل تلاش‌ها و کوشش‌های طاقت فرسای سرنوشتمان خاندان پهلوی با شبیخون بیگانگان یک شبه در هم ریخت. این سرزمین جولانگاه نیروهای اهریمنی شد که جز پراکندگی و
But do you understand sometimes the slight dilemma that some Western leaders feel about a very close relationship with your government, when there are some in America and in Britain too who feel that your regime is undemocratic? How do you respond to that?
Well, I respond to that by saying that your regime are not more democratic than ours, because in the name of democracy you make things that we are horrified about it. There is no equality between people. There is more difference of standard of living and wealth between your people than our people.
Is that so?
Well, just look how many billionaires you have and how many poor people you have. Here, the wealth of the country, at least we are subsidizing 5 items of food. All the education is free. Throughout the university, we are even paying pocket money to the students.
Well, let me put it to you that Mr. Callaghan doesn't work in an office like yours. How do you respond to that?
Mr. Callaghan is the Prime Minister. I'm the King of Kings of a country which has 2,500 years of monarchy. But this cannot be also compared to Buckingham Palace. In the old days, you, British, and others who had influence here, you could change the prime ministers as you wished. Are you sorry for that time that you have lost? Do you want the same thing? To manipulate our internal affairs? We won't let you. شنیدم بعضی گفتن که تمدن بزرگ همین خاموشی هاست. ما گفتیم تازه 11 سال دیگه میرسیم به دروازه های تمدن بزرگ. یعنی زیربنای مملکت باید طوری بسازیم که از هر لحاظ قوام و استحکام مملکت برقرار بشه و از لحاظ کشاورزی، از لحاظ تکنولوژی، از لحاظ صنعت برسیم به پای ممالک پیشرفته دنیا. بعد از اون مرحله برسیم به این که تمام فلسفه 17 ماده انقلاب ما بتوانیم پیاده بکنیم. یعنی یه ایرانی از روزی که به دنیا میاد تا روزی که از دنیا میره، این در واقع بیمه شده باشه در مقابل هر چیزی. هیچ اتفاقی نباید او را از یه زندگی شرافتمندانه سالم خوشبختی محروم بکنه، بلکه به عکس تمام اقدامات، تمام پیشبینی ها، تمام ابتکارات برای این است که یک فرد ایرانی یک فرد زنده خوشبختی باشه. اگر تمام کارهای ما تکمیل شده بود که نمی گفتیم تازه 11 سال دیگه میرسیم به دروازه های تمدن بزرگ. یعنی خیلی کار مونده. 11 سال کار در این مملکت که نمونهش حالا نه فقط برنامه 5 ساله است که سال دیگه تمام میشه، ولی همین بودجه امسال در نظر بگیرید که این بودجه نمایانگر چه فعالیت‌های عظیمی است در تمام رشته‌ها. این است که این لفظ فکر میکنم که خیلی باید بیشتر باش با احترام فکر کرد، احترام آینده، احترام سرنوشت، احترام که همون اندازه که علاقه داریم به بزرگ شدن و خوشبخت شدن بچه‌های ما، به همون اندازه به این موضوع باید ما توجه بکنیم و خودمون برای این کار آماده بکنیم و این تمدن بزرگی که ما میگیم در آینده باید بهش برسیم، این کار شبانه روزی و فعالیت و زحمت و دلسوزی همه را لازم داره. ولا در یه سینی گذاشتن و در طبق اخلاص هر کسی قرار دادن تا یه حدی ممکنه و اون ساختن مملکته، اما تکمیلش با فرد ایرانی است که اگر توجه داشته باشه میرسیم و زودتر هم میرسیم. ولی اگر بخواد خب با لاابالیگری و مسخره بازی و این قبیل حرفا، مسلماً دیرتر به مقصد خواهیم رسید. We don't make false promises in the elections, at least. What we say to our people is exactly what we can give them.
Your Majesty, in our newspapers now, in our country, there is a great deal of comment, and there are reports today about our CIA aiding friendly nations, giving them money. Does the CIA play any part in this country today?
Sure.
What?
Gathering information. We don't mind.
Do they, in any case, give this country money?
Money for what?
Because
if we don't give you money, you are not going to give us money. We are giving you a lot of money in buying your goods.
As you know, I have been across the Gulf that you call Persian and they call Arabian.
Why do you call it Gulf? You have been to school, haven't you?
Yes.
What was the name that you have read during your school days?
Persian Gulf.
All right.
But they do call it Arabian Gulf.
Well, they can do many things.
It's true that when we started to defend our interests, the price of commodities also rocketed up by several 100%. But this cannot continue. If you increase, we increase. If we increase, you increase. We have got to find some solution for this. But if you just say, no, the price of oil must come down because we have decided so, this is not possible. You built your progress and your affluence at our expense. So you can't say that we increased the price of oil all of a sudden, because for 20 and some odd years, maybe 24 years, we have just been terribly exploited in a very mean way.
But weren't you a kind of partner to that exploitation when you signed the oil agreement of 1954, for instance?
Well, we had no choice. What else? We were starving, and we had to start doing something to build the country. We had no choice. They dictated to us, they decreased the posted price of oil when all the price of commodities in the world were on the increase. And they were telling us, well, take it or leave it, and we had to take it. Now, things have been put right. You and the Americans are feeding the world with your wheat, and all of a sudden your wheat that was sold for $60 a few years ago, you sold it for $245 last year or the year before. So your question, I don't think, is fair.
What you're trying to say is that we are asking more for our commodities the same way that you are.
Yes, exactly. And why? I don't know why you think that you are superior. We won't be pushed around.
Is it perhaps that the Western countries are just not used to thinking of Iran as a major world power in any terms whatsoever, whether it's dealing about oil or whether it's talking about an army?
Maybe you're right. But they will have to cope with this development soon. That our country in the next 10 years will be what you are today. In the next 25 years, according to other people, I'm not saying that, will be among the 5 most prosperous countries of the world. When you become something like that, you start to act accordingly.
But may I put it this way? Many people watching you tonight, watching you talking to us now, many people in Britain, some of them cold, some of them quite poor, will be asking themselves what it is that you and certainly some of your Arab counterparts, sheikhs and rulers and governments, have against them. Does it in any way serve your interests
to
make a British economy suffer?
Why against? First of all, it's not British economy. If you want to say anything, it should be the world economy. And this is not against, we're just defending our chips. Because for such a long time, we have just been, well, exploited, I can say that. And why don't you say that when the price of wheat was augmented by 300%, they had something against us? We had to buy it, or soybean, or steel products, or petrochemical products, which in some cases have augmented by 30 times. So did you have anything against us when you augmented those prices? Or what I buy from you, even weapons, the price that you are charging today is not what you were charging 2 months ago. It's increasing. Have you something against us?
And the huge sums of money piling up with the oil producers.
Well, it's new to you. It's new. How could these strange people living, it's not our case, but living on sand have such money? It's maybe a little shock at the beginning, but you are going to get used to it.